Hey everyone, today I am in Valley Forge National Park and I am going to try to find the abandoned Colonial, let me see if I get this right, Colonial Springs Bottling Plant. So I believe I'm looking for the Mount Misery trailhead, which I believe is straight up this way. So from what I read online, it's probably about a 25-minute hike from the trailhead. Looks like it's heavily traveled. There's a lot of people down here, but again, it's a beautiful day. It's probably about 54 degrees right now. Hello. And I believe it's all uphill. Or at least it's starting out that way. I'm already breathing heavy, but this is great. It's going to be a very good workout. So you can see along this trail, there's a lot of these wooden steps, which I guess makes the incline a little easier, I'm thinking, maybe. Mount Misery Trail, we are following the white blazes, right, Tony?
Yeah.
Very easily navigatable. Very easily navigatable. Navigatable. Navigable. What did I say? Navigatable.
I don't. I'm not sure if that's right. I'm right either.
Navigable. Tony knows he's right. He's just being nice. Right, Tony? Huh? I said Tony knows he's right. He's just being nice.
And it's been
Tony, is that tree big enough to stand in front of for perspective?
What?
I don't think so.
Have depth to make it look bigger.
We got to find a larger tree.
Right? So you can stand in front of the tree to make the tree look bigger because you're small. Yes. Yeah, this is nice. This is way awesome. Like this.
So probably about 5-6 years ago, I visited Sequoia National Park. Oh my God. Huge trees. So it's kind of funny when I stand in front of these trees in Pennsylvania. Maybe I'll pop up a picture of some of the pictures I took when I was in Sequoia National Forest. All right, so there is another white blaze. If you do come here, extremely easily navigatable or navigable. Navigable. I said navigatable again. Debbie, what is it? Navigatable or navigable?
Navigable.
It's easily navigable. Navigatable. I say navigatable, but that's probably not right. And there's Tony. He's research and development for this hike. He's
researching navigatable.
Researching it right now, and that way we'll know. Every hike is a learning experience when you bring Tony.
Oh, that's ships or boats.
Navigatable?
No,
navigable.
But that says ships or boat. What's
but that would be the correct term, navigable. So there. Tony proves Jen wrong again. Yep. So that's one trail, but it looks like we're now turning onto the yellow blazes. You want to get off the white blaze and get onto the yellow blaze, which is part of the horseshoe trail. So there you have it. We are on the horseshoe trail, which I believe I looked that up earlier. I think that's like
Yeah,
100
that's
and...
the picture it shows when you put in there.
What, the horseshoe trail? I think it's like 150... Am I wrong on this? 150 miles long or something?
I don't know, you're the one who told me.
Okay, so definitely flattened out. Looks like we're doing more downhill now. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. It almost looks like, I know it isn't the case, but doesn't it look like there was a stream here at one time?
When it rains, it does.
Yeah, it's got like a groove to it.
Yeah, I'm sure when it rains, you get just like a...
Okay, I think it's right down there. Now, what's that thing?
That's probably where the water, maybe that's where he was looking.
Should I walk down and look at that, or you think we can climb back up and look at that?
I don't think. You probably slipped down there.
Oh, but I think you can get to it
Yeah,
from...
you can.
Okay, so this is going to be cool. It looks like there's a whole lot of old stone work. So this was a bottling plant, Tony.
That's what they said.
Yes. But it must have been a really early bottling plant, right? 1800s. Late 1800s bottling plant. Okay, this is it, people. This is it. We're not going to be alone, so if you don't like seeing people on your hike, this probably is not the best. Well, actually, I should say just don't come on a Sunday when there's nice weather. I'm thinking if you came here during the week, you might have the trail pretty much to yourself. Oh, wow, it's all really in good shape, right?
Yeah.
Oh, this is cool. Just showing some people on the video too, so you get a perspective. This is very cool. So I'm like walking in mud right here. So this is a really wet area. That's the creek down there, Tony? It almost feels like I'm walking on a creek, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's probably great.
Yeah. Look at this. Walking up the stairs. And here we go. We are entering into this. Wow. So cool. Full perspective. Oh, this is one of the cooler things I've come across since starting this YouTube channel. We got concrete on the bottom, broken up. And once again, Jen did not do a lot of research, so I will add some information on the video when I post it and edit. Now this is all like slushy water, which is... Oh, okay, well here we go. What's going on over here? This is a great place for a photo shoot. Check this out. And then the water runs down here. That's probably why there's not a lot of people in here, because your feet get wet. Got a little something going on in here. Again, for perspective. And then we go up, 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 up. So I'm 5 11 with a big wingspan. Oh, there's Tony. Tony, I'm gonna come up here and get you for perspective.
Oh, that's the spring.
Yep, there you go. So you can see Tony coming in. Now, like, was this decorative or what was this for?
Well, that's where the spring water pipe came in.
So it was a water bottling plant? Of course, I have to go in this tunnel. Hopefully you can see okay. I did bring a flashlight, believe it or not. There's a board here. Tony, can you get me the flashlight? Oh, never mind, I got it.
Yeah, the water container. That's for the spring.
So this is that, I don't know if I showed it on camera, but when we first got here, I showed in the woods, it was like a concrete.
Grate.
A what?
A grate.
A grate. Well, that's the grate, but there was like a concrete little structure with a grate.
With a grate on top.
So you can see straight up. So talk to me about how this worked, Tom.
Oh, I think the spring water came in there and then they bottled it or something.
So the spring water would come in, it would come down here, it was directed down this way.
I believe.
Again, this is total speculation. But I mean, it makes sense. All right, so the spring water would come down this way.
Yeah, so I don't know how they bought it. Or they just put bottles in here and fill them up.
And then,
Pour them in. No?
say that again, Tony? So, okay, so the spring water probably would have been filtered down, right? And then it came down here, maybe they filled,
Right.
again, speculation, maybe they filled the bottles here
Right.
somehow.
That's like storage. They stored the bottles.
And then maybe they stored the bottles over there.
There's a big door.
There's a big door, yes, so then the delivery truck, the horses, the horse and wagon.
Probably came up this way. I don't know where this trail leads. Like, maybe you can actually come from up that way somewhere.
You probably can.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's a longer distance than what we walked, though.
Thing.
Yep. So there, up there, you can see that's the concrete with that grate on the top, right, Tony?
Yeah.
So with that, is it silly? Did that catch rainwater too? Or no?
Well, I'm guess, but I don't know why.
I don't know why either. You wouldn't. Well, I guess the rainwater was pretty clean back then, right?
I guess. Well, just under the okay. Yeah, I'm not sure why that's open.
Well, as always, if anyone has more information or wants to
Right,
answer a
probably-
question
you
that
could
we
probably
ask,
find out.
you could.
Yeah, I don't know why it's open on the top.
These steps are pretty steep, aren't they?
They are. That's why in Victorian England people. Yeah.
Tony, why would there be a little pipe here? Do you think they filled bottles there too, somehow?
I don't know. Is that electric?
I don't think it would be electric, right?
I don't know. I didn't look at it. Well, they must have put these. They fixed the windows. I think. I don't think that's the original frame.
I would agree with you. That is not,
No.
that's welded.
They fixed it so they would not cave in.
Not that they welded back then.
Right.
But
Well,
that's not
I think they.
the original windows.
They're just-
I'm going to say yes to keep the structure. It was probably just wood. You still see the piece of wood here, right?
Yeah.
And what's really very cool about this, again, no graffiti, but it's a national park. It's within a national park, so I guess they maintain this a lot.
Those probably even perform.
And there might be. So wave to the camera. There's cameras everywhere now, my friend, which is not
That's
necessarily a good thing.
Isn't that a gas pipe?
A what?
A gas pipe?
You know what? You're probably right.
I think it's gas.
I think it is probably a gas pipe. Well, if it was the late...
Yeah, there was.
Did we look up, when was this built, Tony?
I think the late 1800s.
Late 1800s. I'll put the actual date up.
Left there. It's left there.
Do we know the name of the company?
I think it was Colonial Springs.
Colonial Springs, we believe.
Where the water went once it overflowed.
And what we were saying earlier, see the large doors here. Again, all speculation. I'm guessing this is where like a buggy would come up, or a cart, horse and buggy, horse and cart, whatever you want to call it. And they would put their product in for delivery. I'm gonna walk up the side here a little bit. Oh, there's Tony. You're up ahead of me. Okay, so you can get to that little concrete grate. I'm really glad I didn't approach it from the top, because that would have made no sense.
I'm not.
Ooh, that's an old tree. All right.
Not sure why you got open.
So this is what I was pointing down to when we were on the trail. Not sure of its purpose. There's a look down. So I'm thinking that collected rainwater, but I could be completely wrong. In fact, I'm sure it did, because the rainwater would have went in here and then poured down. So I think I'm right. Don't doubt yourself, Jenny. All right, let's see if we can walk around this way. Come back down the other side. Always good to take an extra walk. I was getting ready to leave, but you never know. Sometimes you find something interesting off the beaten path. So this is being used pretty much as a trash can now, but some sort of a smokestack maybe? I don't know. Oh, check this out. We got a pipe. An old pipe here. I love this old stuff. As we come down on the other side. All right, so I'm gonna end my video here. Thank you so much for joining me. This is definitely a cool spot if you're ever in the Valley Forge area. I definitely recommend checking it out. So thank you for watching. If you could, please give me a like, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, everybody.